up, y'all? I'd like to welcome y'all back to Humble City Real. Sure, I talk about things that I like, things I don't like, things I know, things I think I know, whatever else happened to cross my mind. Like always, before we get into the video, I'd like y'all to go ahead and tap in, check out the comments. Go in there, leave comments, subscribe, definitely subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it, hit the don't like button if you don't like it. Hey, whichever way, it's fine with me. Again, don't forget to subscribe. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Well, of course, there's a lot going on out here in this world. A lot of turmoil. A lot of division. I would say right now at this particular time, the world maybe not so much, but definitely the country is heavily divided. So much so that it's like it's multiple sides, It's multiple sides. I mean, it's to a point where the division sinks so deep that it's within family, and I don't see it change no time soon. And what I kind of want to do in this video is kind of get somewhat deep into the division of the United States. Dave Chappelle recently released a special on Netflix. I will start off by saying Dave Chappelle is definitely one of my favorite comedians. If not, my favorite, but give or take it, sometimes it's a recency type thing, and we know how that go, right? But nonetheless, he's funny to me. It's definitely funny to some of my friends, and then I have friends that don't find him funny at all, right? But not for what you think, right? He made big headlines, very controversial, and the controversy is more or less centered around his transgender breakdown, as far as his set when he spoke on on the transgender community in general. It was to me it was what I think happened. Okay, so me personally, I'm not transgender, I'm not gay or anything of those natures, so I guess they would think that's why I liked it, because it yeah, I guess it seemed like he wasn't talking about you, he was talking about a heterosexual man. But I feel he was talking to everyone in the room, and I feel like in that room everyone was in there: heterosexuals, homosexuals, transgenders, even to those who are quote transphobe. He was talking to everybody, and to me, and I think to others, I felt successfully did, but trying to get everyone on the same page of understanding, right? And I feel he did a good job. I got it. I understood. Now we at a place where you have the cancel culture, and immediately cancel Dave Chappelle. Immediately. Netflix, you need to remove him. Let's boycott Netflix. it's like, kind of knew that was coming, especially with the setup of it, before before the special had dropped, because he's tapped into that, and Dave Chappelle's always been that person. He always it's more of, I think as his career grew, and then definitely going into the Chappelle show, and then what he went through with that and came out with, he started to get more from it went from just being random jokes and making up or a story with random jokes and jokes to really tapping into certain social things and economic things, and he's always been hitting on them, and it's and it always ruffle feathers, which I think any discussion that's on the table as far as trying to get understanding or if you're trying to accomplish anything, whether you want rights or you want fairness, fair treatment, you want to be treated the same, or if you want help, or you want to be protected, you want to be defended, it has to be put out there on the table. It has to be. With that being said, anytime you're having discussions, you got to put it out there. Everything has to come out there, right? And I feel like that he did that, and he touched it from multiple angles. So you got your protests and everything, and it's going, and it, to me, it shines a bright light on what a lot of folks aren't speaking on, and he kind of touched on what it's starting to seem like, as you notice different things, as the movements are going, what I noticed, let's just, I know I might be all over the place. What I noticed, right? Speaking from the point of a young black man, what I noticed, and we look at our communities, I'm from the hood, born and raised, got older, and finally found myself, a decent career to take myself out of the hood, and take care of myself, my family, and live a decent life, productive life. I'm still affected by what goes on in my community. I still have family that's still wherever they're at, they're in the hoods, and I still go outside a lot, so I be, where I be sometimes, and I have family that be where they be. And so we understand, one of the things that's going on is, it's like the crime, it's bad, the killings and people just dying left and right, they're just killing for no reason. It's rough. And, as in part of my job, I get to, I get a glimpse of that, of those, affected by and those who, perpetrate. And we know we need to be better. We know we need better, and we need some black leaders to step up, right? We need black leaders to step up. So, we have in different communities across the country, you have different, black men, black women stepping up, speaking, about, violence within the inner cities and different things of that nature, right? So I got to think, you see different other topics and things in different places. People wonder, they're like, we need that voice, what I'm saying? Where's that, that Malcolm X, where's that, that Martin Luther King, that Medgar Evers, that, where are these people? That Fred Hampton, where are they? Where are they, And as I get to thinking about that, I kind of want to say that we'll never have those type of leaders. And they say never. I don't know, but I just don't see it ever come to fruition because of division. So those great men that I named, don't forget the great sisters during that time, Angela Davis, Rosa Parks, and please, people don't just think that Rosa Parks, all she did was just sit down. No, she was involved. She definitely was involved. You know, Betty Shabazz, you know, Coretta Scott King, you know, those ladies were involved. Powerful time. That was our strongest time as black people. That was the strongest. And when you do the knowledge, do your research, the world knew, oh yeah, they're on the brink of something. Marcus Garvey, you know, of course, proceeded to do him dirty in the beginning, but it was like, oh, you know, we was already building after that, you know, figuring it out. During that time frame, you know, you do your history, it was a lot done to break up, you know, the black movement, as far as the black folks trying to get ahead, you know, from all the whatever different groups you had, from, you know, the Panthers to, you know, the Nation, and, you know, the Coalition, Rainbow Coalition, and different, you know, there was a lot of, you know, freedom fighters and stuff, and, you know, literally the country went against us, right? And within that war that they took on, that war that they placed against black evolution, all the fighting they did, these motherfuckers keep on fighting back. We gotta change our tactics. They just keep rising back up. They keep rising. The tactic that was then implemented was division. You know, we try to, you know, we sneak people in here, and they can, you know, give us intel, and we can, but every time you chop one down, another one pops up. We gotta figure out a way to divide that division. What came after those 60s was a lot of division, you know. Initially, when you see it and you read it, and overall, it has great substance to it, things that are needed. However, the tactic used was to more so put those people in a space to where my issue is greater than your issue, but not to actually say it, right? So you had all type of division. You had all your different movements, from, you know, the women's rights movements to, you know, homosexuality was, you know, it was definitely prevalent back then and there, and it, you know, it to whereas they can, you know, speak on themselves. You know, certain other brothers pursue, you know, different ideologies. You know, to whereas, you know, Hebrew Israelites, you know, the nation had division, and then subsectors and things of that nature. You had a lot of different, you know, you had your rise of your cult groups and stuff, and you had a lot of different people being able to, quote, be themselves, right? To whereas, you know, you fall under certain spaces of protection because you are just representing your group and this is what you're doing. So you had your rise of all these different entities, right? To whereas the black movement fizzled out because everyone was spaced out, right? Everyone spaced out, doing what they're doing. You know, they went in and they convinced a lot of the sisters that that black man, he's not taking care of you. He does this, and you can do this on your own. And we know how that part goes as far as how it's structured to this very day. Hey, we will help you, young lady, but if he there, no, we can't, right? That's just a little piece. Talk about that on a whole nother one, right? But it force-fed certain things into the mind, you know, to say, yeah, you're right. He has been this way. Or, yeah, they have been treating me this way. Puts the mind in a space of individuality, therefore causing division. Those great people I named all stood by each other and supported each other. Malcolm is not Malcolm without Betty Shabazz. He's not. Martin is not Martin without Coretta Scott King. He's not. Yeah, sure enough, we know how history books are written. It's definitely how history books were written for us. We know that things can get, cut out, left to the side. Those were strong black men, right? They stood by their man. They helped their man, bettered their man in certain situations. It was a team. So, fast forward, we're in a space, right, where, freedom to be yourself, or so you think.
This shit ain't over yet, bitch. This shit ain't over.